Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Among the Stars Celebrity Perfume Reviews. Today I am reviewing two fragrances in one, and it is my choice for fall time fragrance, and it is the Skulls and Roses by Ed Hardy regular and limited edition Chalkboard edition. So the reason I'm doing a double of these reviews is although they are two different fragrances, they are so similar in the fact that I think they both work well with fall. And I think they work well with the two different sides of fall. I think one works better with like the more beginning of fall when you're still coming out of like summer. And then the other one works a little bit better when you're going into the more winter end of fall. So first I'm going to start with the original. Its box looks like this. It's a silver box with a skull on the front here with a little rose. This is an iconic Ed Hardy tattoo design. On the front it says Skulls and Roses Ed Hardy with that skull there. It says Eau de Parfum Natural Spray Vaporizer 3.4 ounce 100 ml. Then you have that tattoo design on both sides. Then it says Ed Hardy on the top. On the back it just says ingredients and the barcodes on the bottom. So this one has top notes of wild strawberry, blood orange, and peach juice, with middle notes of gardenia, apple blossom, water lily, with base notes of caramel, sandalwood, and musk. So with this one, well, let me show you the bottle real quick. So the bottle is shaped after the skull on the front of the bottle. It's got this cute little rose in his mouth, almost like he's kind of doing the tango. And the cap is just the skull's head, and it comes off. So this one, I think, works a little bit better, if I don't get it all over me. Looks a little bit better with the more summer beginning of fall. Because I think when you first spray it, you really, like the first three notes that are the most prominent are that strawberry, the caramel, and the apple blossom. I think those are really like the most prominent kind of notes there. And at the top you really smell the strawberry, and the blood orange and the pear juice kind of give it this, the pear juice gives it this wet, juicy pearness to it, while the blood orange gives it a really intensified citrusy opening. But those both quickly fade and go into the heart, where that strawberry is still really prominent, but the apple blossom kind of brings itself out and plays a secondary role to this fragrance. The gardenia and the water lily are there. The water lily continues that kind of like aquaticness to the scent, while the gardenia adds a kind of blushing floral to it. The base of caramel, sandalwood, and musk. The caramel, like I said, is the most prominent out of the three, with the sandalwood and the musk kind of just playing as like the backup singers. The sandalwood gives it a little bit of a woodiness to it, which I think kind of just ties the florals into like this supporting role. The musk isn't super prominent; it's just there to play a little bit of a extra to this. But overall, as it kind of dries down and finishes itself off, you've got this really like warm, creamy, kind of caramely strawberry scent that's really, really nice and lasts quite a long time. I mean, it lasts probably about 7 to 8 hours on me. Some people it might last a little bit longer. I do say that I think the other one might be my favorite out of the two of them, just because the other one's a little bit different. But this one is a really, really nice scent. It's one of the Ed Hardy scents I've wanted for a while, and then I finally got it. So, moving on to the second one, and it is the Ed Hardy limited edition Chalkboard edition version of Skulls and Roses. I would first off like to give a great big thank you to my friend Bao, who lives in Canada. She actually got this for me. I have been searching for this fragrance for a really, really long time. It is a very, very hard fragrance to get. But it is very similar to the original. The notes, a lot of the notes are similar, but they play a little bit different role. The box looks like this. It sits inside and you can just kind of see the skull staring at you. The sides, there's not a whole lot going on. The back has a picture of the bottle with the chalk. The top has that same skull on it with the bottom having all the barcode information on it. So like I said, this is a chalkboard. So let me show you. Like it is actually a my awesome impromptu drawing skills. Normally I can draw pretty good, but not today. So, see, you can just kind of draw around the whole bottle. It's really, like, the whole bottle is really a chalkboard. So if you wanted to get super creative, you could draw, like, eyes in him, and you could draw a brain on top, whatever. So this bottle's the same. The lid just comes off like that, and the inside is purple as well. So this one has top notes of bitter orange, pineapple, and black raspberry. Middle notes are honeysuckle, jasmine, and orange flower, with the base notes of caramel, vanilla, sheer woods, and musk. So I think this one, the most prominent notes are probably the black raspberry, the honeysuckle, and the caramel. So straight off the bat, you get a smack in the face with that bitter orange, but it kind of goes away really quickly. The pineapple and the black raspberry kind of give it this fresh fruitness to it, but it does quickly dive into that middle with the honeysuckle and the jasmine. The orange flower I don't think stands out as much because of the bitter orange in the beginning. I think it really kind of translucents itself. I think the bitter orange kind of just dilutes and then kind of goes down into the bitter orange, or the orange flower kind of balances out. So, this one does almost follow quicker to the base than the original one, but I do like that because I really like the base of this one. It's very caramely, but it's got a little more of a woodiness to it. And I would say this one's a little more floral and woody version of the first one, but they are so comparable, there's a very minute difference. Like, there's not a whole lot of a difference, but if you were to smell them side by side and compare them, you can tell the difference. But with this one, it does, like, it's a little more woodier. The musk is kind of there, but not as prominent as it was in the other one. The caramel is more prominent in this one, but is backed by the florals a little bit more, if that makes sense. So, not a whole lot of a difference. But the other thing I would like to show you guys is it does kind of just like the chalkboard, just like a normal chalkboard, does wipe right off. So, there is that. That is my review, guys, of Ed Hardy's Skulls and Roses Limited Edition and Original. Anything after this month that you guys want to see as a review, please let me know. But I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of requests for the month of October, only because I'm going to be doing so many of these videos to begin with. So, something you might be requesting might show up later in this month. So, thanks so much, guys, for watching. Follow me on Twitter, Perfume, Instagram, Among the Stars Perfume, and stay tuned tomorrow for the fourth and final video in this segment, and that will be for winter. Thanks, guys. Bye.